Ladies and gentlemen, it's Friday. You know what that means. Hello, YouTubers. This is the noobifier on the 6th of September, 2024. There was an hour-long-ish starcitizen live Q&A tech talk. Here's what you need to know. Jared with the usual intro, but today's show began at 10:30 Eastern, and he said it would be ending a lot earlier than 1 hour. We would mostly be answering questions that were taken from Spectrum. The studio lighting was dialed in all the way to 11 today, and it looked great. I love the new look. On deck today, Monsieur Benoit Beauséjour, the Chief Technology Officer for CIG and the boss of all of Montreal. By his own description, he sets the team for success and sets the priority of work. Jared observed that server meshing is closer to becoming a reality, and Ben is the guy who is best able to answer questions about it. With 324, Ben said that it was an interesting release with very new functions and foundational systems being updated. It was not without issues, and the team observed that as more players were added, more issues and more importantly, new issues manifested. Hangars, ships, cargo elevators have needed a couple of hot fixes towards a more stable player experience. He spoke about more detailed tracking metrics that have been added, resulting in even better data that the developers can use to find the cause of issues and then fix them. And he said that it wasn't that the old trackers were bad, he said that the new trackers were just better. He said that your hangar is currently instanced with others, which is why sometimes you're able to hear ghost sounds, and then they were going to try to address that. They have and will continue to add test servers, and Ben said that they're super valuable to see how the hybrid system works and where work needs to be done to improve the performance. More shards, larger shards are still being tested. Jared asked about when Ben might like to make a full switch over to the new system, and he said that he was going to continue to be a little bit prudent, but in the next couple patches, there would be a time where everything was operating only on the most current systems. Ben was asked about desync, and he said there were obvious traffic interpolations being made between the player and the ship, not only your player but the server, and there are many ways of managing the losses which manifest to the player as hitching and glitching, known as desync. Calculating packet size versus the frequency to find the optimal performance isn't a black and white issue. Ben referred to the updated tracking system again by saying that these are also helping the developers to tune. Jared spoke about how one bug may not have only one cause. And then Jared asked about server frame rate versus the player experience. He wanted to know if it's as simple as getting better servers to fix issues, or if this new tech would prove to be the answer. And Ben said that all of the physics sims going on all the time was a significant load and had a direct effect on player performance. He reiterated that server meshing systems aim to split up all of these into their own little chunks and load balance. Timing all of this data is the actual goal, and he said that the results are good. And Ben did go a little bit on a tangent about the vision, but he said that we would see more at CitizenCon. Meshing, optimization, load balancing, data management, and more tweaking will result in the final solution. That's it. If you like the content and got something out of it, please consider sharing with a friend or orc mate. Thank you very much for spending your time with me. Fly safe, and I'll see you in the verse.